It's time for Eastern View Cyclone basketball. Good evening, everybody. Donnie Johnson along with Gary Deal. And tonight we've got two teams going in opposite directions. The Eastern View Cyclones with a record of 10 wins and 1 loss against the Chancellor Chargers, who are 1-9 and only won their first game Friday night against James Monroe, a 69-60 victory. So on paper, this looks like another blowout like we saw the other night, but you don't know. You never can tell.
Well, that's true, Donnie. Eastern View's got a good team. They got an athletic team. I expect a fast-paced game tonight, up and down, with Corey Long, Butler, Hunter out on the break, scoring a lot of points.
Well, Hunter, Corey Long is back tonight. And I just talked to him a moment ago, and he said his leg is fine. He had cramps really bad the other night against Culpeper. Had to leave the game twice. Second time he didn't come back. Obviously, they didn't need him in that 94-68 blowout. But he says he's in good shape tonight. With him and Ricky Butler, both of them about 6'4", 6'5", 6'6". To hear them tell it, they're 6'7", but I think they're both about 6'5". That's a lot of height that Chancellor does not have.
Exactly, and also athletic. Long is very athletic, and when he can get out on the break, it brings a whole new dimension to the team because he can finish over smaller players on the opposite side, and with his athletic ability, and with Ricky Butler filling the lane, and DeMaio Hunter also, they present a problem for other teams.
Well, they also have one other aspect of the game that's going to help them tonight. They have experience on their side. Chancellor's coach starts a freshman and 3 sophomores, and they don't have a lot of experience, and that is surely going to come to play tonight.
Well, I'm expecting a good game. It's nice to be in here inside the gym watching basketball. I know we're going to do the girls' game and the boys' game here again on Thursday night. Looking forward to that, Donnie, and it's going to be a good week.
I hope so, and we'll be back with the starting lineups and tonight's ball game in just a moment. The Eastern View Cyclones hosting the Chancellor Chargers. You're watching Eastern View Cyclone basketball on the Culpeper Media Network.
This broadcast is brought to you by the following community sponsors.
Battlefield Automotive, featuring Toyota, Chevrolet, and Ford. Battlefield Automotive, a keystone of service and a cornerstone of our community. Able Heating and Air, answering any and all questions you may have about your HVAC system. There's peace of mind knowing they are able to keep your home comfortable. Able Heating and Air, 718-7556.
CFC Farm and Home Center, the service, knowledge, and products you need for your farm, home, pets, livestock, and equine. Since 1932, CFC Farm and Home Center.
From shirts to banners and everything in between, imprint your message on the community with Cash Imprints, 317-1473. More than just a respected funeral home, Found & Sons supports youth at all levels so they can become tomorrow's leaders. Found & Sons, 825-3530.
We are back and getting set for the start of tonight's game between the Eastern View Chargers and the Eastern View Cyclones and the Chancellor Chargers. And we are just about set, ladies and gentlemen. With a great deal of pride, our national anthem. national anthem, and we are just about set for the starting lineup to be introduced for tonight's ball game. The Eastern View Cyclones will be playing without their coach. Patrick Thornhill has tested positive for COVID, and he is not here tonight, so he's not sick, according to Mike Russell. And Mike Russell, the JV coach and assistant coach, will be taking over the reins for tonight's ball game. Now, the introduction of the starting lineups for the Chancellor Chargers, who start a freshman and 3 sophomores.
Number 1, Donnie, we have is Caden Bernard. Number 3, Javante Mickens. Number 4, Cameron Canty. Number 5, Jordan Nickerson. And number 15, Zachary Anderson.
And
coached by Rob Rich.
Rob Rich. And Caden Bernard is a freshman, and he scored 28 points against James Monroe Friday night in that 69-60 win, which is the first one this year for the Chancellor Chargers. And now for the Eastern View Cyclones.
Starting out with number 1, Ricky Butler. Tyree Webster was introduced. Number 4, Corey Long. Number 10, DeMaio Hunter. And number 21, Amari Robinson. Coached by assistant coach tonight, Jerome Pollard.
And Mike Russell. The Corey Long and who they call Tank, and Ricky Butler, both of them around 6'5" to 6'6". They are big kids, and they going to put a lot of height and a lot of pressure on this smaller Chancellor team. So Eastern View should have a good ball game.
He should have a good ball game, and Tyree Webster had a good game the other night too. He had 20, Donnie, if you remember. And with Tyree and Corey Long and DeMaio Hunter and Ricky Butler, they put a lot of pressure on these other teams.
And they're going to do some running too.
Good in transition, and Butler and Corey Long are good ball handling, so that presents a problem for these other teams in transition.
And the opening tap goes to Eastern View. Robinson outside, Butler top of the key. Butler left side brings it out. Or rather, Webster down low, trying to get it to Butler. They couldn't get it there.
Looks like Chancellor's come out in a 1-3-1 zone.
And, if Eastern View can shoot some outside shots against that, and they got a steal right there. Butter gets it over to Robinson, tries to take to the baseline underneath, bounced it off Corey Long's leg. Turnover. Chancellor. Big freshman outside. Into the lane, shot up, no good. Partially blocked in there. As Mickens tried to get to the basket, ball out of bounds, and it will go to Eastern View. Pressure in the backcourt.
1-3-1 press by Chancellor.
Double teaming Butler.
Good pass by Butler.
And Long is open
good
underneath.
finish.
And that's the problem with that 1-3-1. You got two big guys under the basket there. Somebody's going to be open. Dickens, almost a backcourt there.
I believe Culpeper's in a 1-3-1 too, Don.
Maybe it's contagious. Scramble on the ball, on the floor, and Long comes up with the ball. Butter for three, way off. Follow-up is up and in by Tank Long.
Good position that time by Long in the lane.
Chancellor again beats the press. Bernard, the freshman, And out of bounds touch last by Robinson, I think. So they're going to give the ball to Chancellor.
You got Robinson and Hunter putting a lot of pressure on the ball.
They are.
And they are very quick, and they present a problem for opposing teams too in the backcourt.
Dickinson, Robinson all over him. Underneath, nice shot up and in by Anderson. Zachary Anderson, 4-2. Easton View leading. Again, Long is open under. If they keep that 1-3-1 like that, Long is going to get 50 points tonight.
Yeah.
Butler, and a whistle. Stepped on the line. Anderson will throw it in right in front of us here. 5:17 to go, first period, 6-2. Easton View leading. Anderson to the basket, can't get it to go. Long clears. Robinson. Long underneath Butler. He was open and can't get it. And Long fights in there and gets the second one. And Rob Rich calls a timeout. Timeout on the floor. 4:55 to go. 8-2 Eastern View. We'll be back in a moment. We are back. 8-2 is our score, and they stopped a little early there, and we didn't miss anything. Both teams missed a basket, so with 4:28 to go, it is 8-2. Eastern View now pressing. Anderson trying to break across the timeline to Dabney. Baseline, drive, kicks it outside. And Bernard walked.
Long scored another finish inside when we were gone. And one thing I like about him tonight, he's concentrating on that finish. He's not taking it for granted. Sometimes it looks simple to finish a shot, but you really have to concentrate. And I see him concentrating tonight on that finish.
Hunter double team. And the ball turns over. Aaron Dabney outside. Amari Robinson working on him. Now Anderson. Cameron Dotson. And throwing it away. But Chancellor comes up, but a backcourt violation is called. And the Cyclones will take over.
You can see a difference in size and athletic ability on the court. And that's going to be the difference tonight.
Hunter baseline. Almost had it knocked away and touched last by, let's see, they're going to give the ball to Eastern View. Corey Long will toss it in. As Hunter goes out, and coming in for the Cyclones will be Jace Jackson. .342 left in the first quarter. Butler. Robinson back to Butler. Jackson baseline. Butler in the middle can't get that ball to fall.
That's where I think Ricky can improve some. He didn't hesitate on that to really finish that shot like we were talking about earlier.
Anderson down low. Back outside. Bernard, who scored 28 the other night, hasn't gotten a shot yet. They've been guarding him pretty closely. And a whistle, and we got an offensive foul on number 13.
I did talk to Coach Pollard earlier, and he said that both Ricky Butler and Corey Long are being looked at by some Division III colleges right now. So that's exciting for these young men.
Ball won't go for Eastern View the other way. Chancellor has it picked. And, or rather, Long underneath, forces it up and
Good
in.
finish.
And bodies all over the floor.
That young man's concentrating on that finish tonight, Donnie.
He's getting the opportunities tonight. And they call a foul. So the basket will count, and Tank Long will go to the line to shoot a free throw.
There's a difference in finishing strong like that, and once him and Ricky Butler really learned that finishing is not all in one motion all the time, they are really going to improve a lot.
Long missed the free throw. 10-2, Eastern View leading. Dotson outside. From the corner. Shot will not go. The other way. And a whistle. And going to the line will be Long.
I got Long for all 12 points, Donnie.
I told you if they keep playing that, let him free down the baseline, he's going to get 50.
Yeah. He's playing well underneath. I like his focus tonight.
And he gave one more. 13-12, or 13-2. Excuse me, we don't want to give him any 10 points. Dotson and a whistle, and a traveling violation is going to be called against the Chancellor Chargers. 1:53 to go, 13-2, Eastern View in complete control so far. And Long to the basket again, to Butler, who puts it in this time. 15-2. From the other end, down along the baseline, shot up no good. Rebound comes down to Butler. Butler for Eastern View leads it off to Long. Anderson outside of Butler, down the lane. Shot will not go.
Nice unselfish passing that time by Eastern View, though. I like the way they passed that ball.
And a bad pass right there. Oh, nice pass to Hunter from Robinson. Beautiful, 17-2, under a minute now. Nice hand in there by Corey Long, and the ball is going to belong to, one official says Eastern View, one official says Chancellor. And we shall see. Well, one official's got his shoe untied, so he's going to have to hold on to that. Going to be Chancellor ball. And Jordan Nickerson, or rather, Javante Nickerson will throw it in. 50 seconds left, first period. Inside, shot up will not go. Culpeper's, or rather Eastern View's height in there is just intimidating against a smaller Chancellor team, Gary.
Yeah, it's a difference in size, skill, and athletic ability. So it's going to be a long night, I believe, for Chancellor.
Butler will take a long three and can it. For a 6'5" guy, that's pretty good. 20-2. 29 seconds, almost another steal. And a steal. And there we go to Hunter.
Here. Yeah.
Up, and he is fouled. And will go to the line. Corey Long. He would have liked to have slammed that one, but he just didn't have the lane to go to. There was a guy blocking him, but he couldn't get there, and he didn't want to. Of course, the other guy didn't have position, so it would have been a charge, but ended up getting fouled, so he'll have a couple of shots here. Cans the first one, 21-2. This is a massacre. All we got to look for is Crazy Horse and the rest of the Sioux.
You might have to bring your guitar out tonight, Donnie.
Might do it. 22-2, a 20-point lead for the Eastern View Cyclones with 21 seconds left in the first period.
Eastern View showing no mercy. They're still pressing.
Well, that won't last that long. They'll, you got to. I've seen teams that were down 20 points and came back, so you can't take anything for granted at this stage of the game.
Exactly, I agree.
But he'll put some subs in, I'm sure, as time goes on. And we got another whistle and foul. Will send Aaron Dabney to the line. Or will it? Nope, it was a floor foul. And that is only the first or second team foul on Eastern View. Dabney shot up, no good, it's way short. And as the buzzer sound, he almost hit that thing. First period is over with a score. Eastern View 22, Chancellor 2. You're watching Eastern View Cyclone basketball on the Culpeper Media Network.
This broadcast is brought to you by the following community sponsors.
Battlefield Automotive, featuring Toyota, Chevrolet, and Ford. Battlefield Automotive, a keystone of service and a cornerstone of our community. Able Heating and Air, answering any and all questions you may have about your HVAC system. There's peace of mind knowing they are able to keep your home comfortable. Able Heating and Air, 718-7556.
CFC Farm and Home Center, the service, knowledge, and products you need for your farm, home, pets, livestock, and equine. Since 1932, CFC Farm and Home Center.
From shirts to banners and everything in between, imprint your message on the community with Cash Imprints, 317-1473. More than just a respected funeral home, Found & Sons supports youth at all levels so they can become tomorrow's leaders. Found & Sons, 825-3530.
22-2. This is all Eastern View so far, Gary Dale.
Yes, it's a runaway right now. I don't expect it to change much.
We may have one of those situations where with a 30-point lead, they keep the clock running. Butler can't get it to go, but he's fouled. The Long and Butler down there with their height and their mobility, they're just going to be hard to stop for this young Chancellor team.
And we say their height and their athleticism, but they have skills too. I mean, they've really.
Well, they're good ball players.
They're good ball players. Ricky Butler has been playing basketball now for quite a while. I remember him in AAU and, during the 7th and 8th grade team. And Corey's been putting a lot of time into his game. They've really improved, and that's what it takes.
Butler.
In order to develop.
Butler gets 1 out of 2, 23-2. And that was a walk that wasn't called, as Bernard has not been able to get one single shot tonight. And ball is thrown away, but touched last by Eastern View.
Webster and Robinson are tough too, though. They play good defense. They had a real good game the other night, and I see them improving as well.
Zachary Anderson will throw it in for Chancellor. Gets it in to Dabney. Anderson along the baseline and back out front. Bernard still can't get a shot. Amari Robinson has been on him. He had 28 the other night, but shutout so far tonight. And loose ball. And we had, I think we got a foul call there, and Hunter went down hard, but he gets up, looks okay. So going to the line for the Chancellor Chargers will be Seth Hunter, who did not play the other night against James Monroe. Hunter will be at the line shooting a pair. First one up and good. Only 2 team fouls on Culpeper or Easterview in this first half. 6 team fouls on Chancellor, so the next one will be a shooting situation, 1-1 for Easterview. Hunter's second shot off the front iron. And Hunter. And he travels. Amari Robinson will get called for traveling, and the ball will turn back over to the Chargers.
That's a good sign right there with Long. He's not a selfish player. He could have took that all the way to the hoop, but he chose to pass that ball to his teammate. So it was a good pass. It was just a mishap.
Dabney outside, double team. Down the lane, shot up will not go, and Hunter comes down with the ball, has it stripped away, but Butler comes up, now it's kicked around, and Chancellor comes up with a loose ball. And there's Bernard, the freshman, who cannot get it to go. Chancellor comes up with a rebound and draws a foul.
That right there with Ricky, him and Corey both, once they really learn the vision of the whole court, knowing where everybody is on the court, using their peripheral vision, that will take them to another level as well.
Cameron Canty at the line. Hits the first one. Got a sub coming in now. Dom Sasso coming in for Eastview, and Ricky Butler will get a rest.
When you really master the game is when everything slows down, and in your mind.
Canty's second shot goes in.
And you know where everybody is on the court.
23-5. Robbins up, no good. The other way, Canty, nope. And the rebound comes down to Amari Robinson. 3-on-2 break and a whistle. We have an offensive foul charged on Robinson. The official said that he used his elbow to push the defender off. So, 14th foul on the Cyclones. Open is Hunter. No, he can't get it. And 2 points the other way. And a foul. Tank Long.
I like that transition that time. Corey worked it back to the middle to the guard, ran the floor, and the guard gave it right back. It's the way it's supposed to be played.
Second shot is up and no good. Or rather, the free throw is up and no good. And a foul is going to be called now on Amari Robinson. That's his second. At least, maybe. I'm not sure. They don't have this up on the board, or they haven't put it up.
I have him for 2.
Okay, I think it's 2 too. Robinson, baseline. Well, loose ball there, but Eastview got it. Long down the lane, kicks it out. And that's one of those situations where he would have been better off just to stop, put up a little 6 or 8 footer.
Exactly.
Sometimes you go overpass.
Yep. or sometimes you penetrate too far.
Jump shot outside Bernard is good for 3. His first 3 points of the night. 25-8. Butler for 2 more. 27-8.
Good finish by Ricky that time.
Bernard will take a 3. The freshman missed that one. Jace Jackson down the lane all the way and got it. Saw it opening and took it to the basket. Nice shot. And we have a timeout on the floor. And while we have timeout, we'll remind you that our live sponsor for these basketball games is Battlefield Automotive, featuring Toyota, Chevrolet, and Ford. Battlefield Automotive, a keystone of service and a cornerstone of our community. 547-3673. Able Heating and Air, there's peace of mind knowing that they are able to keep your home comfortable. Able Heating and Air, 718-7556. Found in Sons, more than a respected funeral home, they support youth at all levels so they can become tomorrow's leaders. Found in Sons, 825-3530. From shirts to banners and everything in between, imprint your message on the community with Cash Imprints. 317-1473. Cyclones with a big lead, 29-8. Anderson trying to work it in. Bernard takes the 3 from the corner, will not go. Forced back up, no good by Canty. And a steal at the other end. Bernard, little freshman dribble there. Shot off the glass will not go for Chancellor. Butler doing a little guard work there, and out of bounds touch last by Chancellor, so it'll be East of View ball.
You know, Donnie, when I'm coaching, if I was coaching a game like this, instead of getting sloppy, what I would do is I'd have my good players, Long and Butler, work on certain things in the game, like posting up down low and turning and facing into the triple threat position. You can always work on your game. Like right here, there you go. That's what I mean right there. Long posted up, but if he starts learning how to turn and face into that triple threat position, he will really improve, him and Butler both.
Long driving all the way, puts it off the glass and in. Having a great night tonight. $19 already for Corey Long as we've whistled out the other end. And a foul is going to be called. I'm not sure who they call that foul on. Oh, it's going to be called a Butler. Ricky Butler is going to be charged with a foul and will send Bernard to the line for the Chancellor Chargers. Caden Bernard. First shot up and in. Sub coming in now, as going out is Seth Hunter and coming in is Camden Dotson. Bernard's second shot coming. And went around that rim about 3 times and came in.
Bernard's got a nice shot. That would have got him going tonight.
And he's a freshman.
Yeah, I would have got him going. You got to get somebody hot on when you're outmatched like this. You got to have at least one person and 2 people really hot.
Webster down low to Long, puts it up, can't get it to go. Chancellor double dribble. Will turn the ball over to the Cyclones. 2:59 to go, under 3 minutes in the first half, 31-10, 21-point lead for the Cyclones. Big man Butler out front running the point. It was a good shot there, he just didn't get it. Ahead. Shot up and in by Cameron Canty. Jace Jackson, baseline, kicks it out. Butler Got in there, but couldn't get it to go.
Well, those teardrop shots are hard shots.
They are.
You can't flick your wrist on those shots. You got to shoot it with a stiff hand, wrist, and like a knuckleball shot, and push it up there. And it's one of the tougher shots. Those floating little shots in the lane are tougher than mid-range or three-point shots a lot of the time.
Chase Jackson at the line will shoot a pair. Got the first one in. 32-12, back to a 20-point lead. Jimmy Waters coming in now, number 24. And Jackson gets them both. Still backcourt pressure now. Bernard outside, down low. Nice shot inside and a block. That'll be goaltending on Long. Camden Dotson.
I think he called a foul.
Oh, he called a foul.
Mm-hmm.
I would have called goaltending on that too. Are they going to give him the basket? They apparently are not. Two shots coming for Dotson. First one is up and in. 33-13. Dotson's second shot on the way. Rims out. Long. The little guard there. Gets it into Jackson, threw it away. Now, Corey doesn't belong out there doing that. Dotson shot in and good. 33-15. And a whistle and a foul is going to be called on Mickens. Javante Mickens. That is the 9th foul, so it will send Tyree Webster to the line for the Eastern View Cyclones. He'll get a 1-and-1. Got the first. He'll have the bonus.
Yeah, I like to see Eastern View, instead of playing up and down now, work on some things. Work on some player development issues that they could improve on. Like I was saying earlier, some down low post-ups, some picks, and just work on their game.
Second shot, no good. Waters clears. Robinson for three, short. And the ball goes out of bounds, touched last by Eastern View. 1:33 to go, first half. 34-15. Eastern View leading. And a steal by Waters. Got the hand in there. Robinson misses. Long takes it down the lane, dumps it off. And Waters for an easy basket. 36-15. Coming down on 1 minute. Still backcourt pressure by the Cyclones. Bickerson can't get the ball to go, and we get a whistle underneath. Going to be Chargers ball. Not sure what the call was. 52.9 seconds left in the first half. And put up and in by Dotson. Three-pointer will not go the other way, and a scramble, and the ball goes to Chancellor, and a foul is going to be called on Jace Jackson. .38 seconds left, 36-17. Eastern View has led from the outset. Jordan Nickerson at the line. Got it. Nickerson, second shot coming. as Butler comes back in and Waters goes out. Waters gave a couple of good minutes there.
Waters hustles. I like his hustle.
Second shot will not go, and Butler climbs high to get it. Webster
I see him play for one here. Just work on their game. Play for one shot.
lost the ball, and tripping foul I think is going to be called on Chancellor. So Tyree Webster will go to the line for the Eastern View Cyclones, who lead 36-18, a good 18-point lead, and that's a 19-point lead. 28 seconds left. Bernard comes back in. All kinds of subs coming in for our Chancellor, and we'll pick them up as they go along.
Yeah, Butler goes out. I think he's got 2 fouls.
22 is Josh Batty.
That's a good substitution by Coach Pollard.
And the second shot is up and good by Webster. 38-18, back to a 20-point lead. Chargers working outside. Oh, nice long shot and nothing but net there for Josh Matty. 38-21, the big man got it down. 3-point shot outside, no good, and a follow-up is in. As the buzzer goes off and the first half comes to an end. All Eastern View as the first half ends with a score, the Cyclones 40 and Chancellor 21. You're watching Eastern View Cyclone basketball on the Culpeper Media Network.
This broadcast is brought to you by the following community sponsors.
Battlefield Automotive, featuring Toyota, Chevrolet, and Ford. Battlefield Automotive, a keystone of service and a cornerstone of our community. Able Heating and Air, answering any and all questions you may have about your HVAC system. There's peace of mind knowing they are able to keep your home comfortable. Able Heating and Air, 718-7556.
CFC Farm and Home Center, the service, knowledge, and products you need for your farm, home, pets, livestock, and equine. Since 1932, CFC Farm and Home Center.
From shirts to banners and everything in between, imprint your message on the community with Cash Imprints, 317-1473. More than just a respected funeral home, Found & Sons supports youth at all levels so they can become tomorrow's leaders. Found & Sons, 825-3530.
We are back. Second half of tonight's game between the Eastern View Cyclones and the Chancellor Chargers coming up. 40-21 Eastern View has led all the way at one point, led by a 22-2 lead after the first quarter. So it's been all Chancellor and all Corey Long.
Yeah, Donnie Corey Long has been dominating in the low post like we thought he would do. But he is concentrating really well tonight on those finishes, like I said earlier. And he's got 21. Ricky Butler's got 7. Then for Chancellor, we got Bernard with 5 and Dotson with 6.
All right, we are set to go. DeMayo Hunter will throw it in.
I like to see Culpeper come out and work on their game tonight.
Well, he tried to get that one down low to Hunter, and he just did not get it where he needed to be. Dotson steals the ball and a whistle. Foul is going to be called on. Well, I'm not sure who they called it on because I think it was meant to be on Hunter.
Yeah, it was on Hunter.
Cameron Dotson at the line. Camden Dotson. And the first shot is no good. Second shot coming. Missed them both. And a rebound, Ricky Butler. Robinson brings it across. No press this time by Chancellor. Butler. Webster lost his balance and traveled. Tyree Webster tried to reverse course there and just couldn't get his feet in the right position. Mickens, they're trying to work it down. A lot of pressure there by Eastern View. Almost a steal. Dotson. Bernard with the drive, puts it up, no good. Rebound comes down and out of bounds. It will belong to Chancellor. Touch last, I think, by Ricky Butler. Having trouble getting in. Finally, they do. Canty is fouled inside. And that's going to be on Long, I'm pretty sure. Going to the line is Cameron Canty for the Chargers, and he missed the first shot. Second shot coming up. Early in the second half, 40-21. Cyclones are leading as Candy comes up the second shot. And couldn't get the roll there. Long comes down with the ball. Robinson ahead, will pull it out. Butler travel.
Yeah, good. That's a really good timeout by Coach Pollard there.
And a timeout on the floor. And with timeout, we will tell you about our sponsor, CFC Farm and Home Center, the service, knowledge, and products you need for your farm, home, pets, livestock, and horses since 1932. From shirts to banners and everything in between, imprint your message on the community with Cash Imprints. 317-1473. Found in Sons, more than a respected funeral home, they support youth at all levels so they can become tomorrow's leaders. Found in Sons, 825-3530, and your live sponsor for these broadcasts, Battlefield Automotive.
Good timeout that time, Donnie, by Coach Pollard. I expect Easterview to come out and be a little more patient and pass the ball a little bit more. And maybe he's got that 5-pass minimum standard on that some coaches put in just to get the ball swinging around the perimeter a little bit.
And we have a turnover there by Chancellor, and we'll turn the ball over into the Cyclones. Robinson. Webster got a three.
4 passes that time. Saw some good passing and resulted in 3 points.
43-21. Down low. Candy can't get it. And back up it goes by Dotson, but he can't get it to fall, but he'll go to the line. The third foul on Eastern View here in the second half. As Dotson puts the first one in, he'll get a second. In the air and short off the front iron. Eastern View can't get the rebound as Bernard comes down with it. Almost a steal. Bernard, the freshman, trying to find some help here. Gets along the baseline, kicks it outside. Shot up and in by Anderson. 43-24. Eastern View on top. Underneath, Long. No, he couldn't finish that one with a left hand. And he is left-handed, which confounds a lot of defenses, too.
Needed a little pump fake there, Donnie. He had 2 men on him. One little pump fake, and he would have been at the line, and maybe an and one as well. He'll learn that, though.
Long, fakes. Yeah, he did it. Got his man in the air.
Got the pump fake up that time, yeah.
Put it up. 45-24. That is 23 for Long. Bernard from the corner. Shot won't go, and Butler comes down with the ball. 25 for Long, excuse me. Steal the other direction. Bernard all the way. Freshman can't get it to fall. Robinson. Butler had the open shot, didn't take it. Robinson down the lane. Nice move there, but he couldn't get the shot up. Anderson gets by his man, and then Butler fouls him.
That's 3 on Butler. I think Coach Pollard's going to take Butler out, give him a little break, got 3 fouls. Good substitution.
45-24, under 5 minutes to play in the third period. Candy dumps it inside, shot up and in by Javante Mickens. Jace Jackson for 3. Got it.
Good shot.
48-26. 22-point lead for the Cyclones. In search of their 11th win of the season. Nice play there by Canty. Left hand, I don't know if he's left-handed or not, but that looked good. 48-28. Long down low. Wheels.
He's got 2 men on him.
In and can't get it to go.
2 men on him that time. Used his size to get closer to the basket and went up strong.
They call him Tank, and he can be a formidable force underneath. 4:01 to go, third period. Long at the line, puts the first shot up and cannot get it to go in. 20-point lead for the Cyclones, who have maintained that margin almost the entire ball game after about the first 6 or 7 minutes. Long second shot is good. That is 26 for Long. In what may be a career high. Double team. And no traveling call. And putting the ball in the basket is Jordan Nickerson. Long splits the defense and misses the shot, gets it back, can't get it to go, and touched last by Long out of bounds. Getting a little too frustrated under there with that second shot. He just didn't take his time.
Yeah, he wasn't missing those the first half. He was really, really focusing on that finish. Getting a little lackadaisical.
Candy missed it. Long comes down with the ball. Robinson. 3-point shot outside by Jackson will not go. Long forces it back up and in. 28 for Long.
Very good position by Long that time.
And out of bounds touch last by Chancellor. Aaron Dabney just couldn't quite get a hold of that ball. In it comes. Hunter for 3. Short. And foul underneath. And I got to agree with that. Long was nowhere close to there. He wasn't. I don't think he was over the back that time, but they called it. 51-30, 2:49 to go. Chancellor trailing. As Eastern View has this one under control.
3 seconds in the paint.
Trying to get it down low. No. Hunter comes up. Hunter. Jackson. Got it off the glass. 53-30.
You know, with Jackson and Hunter and Tyree Webster, they're a formidable backcourt that plays well, that plays great defense, they hustle, they're quick.
Nice pass there by Corey Long. 55-30. He got that ball. He didn't hesitate an instant. Chancellor. 2-pointer will not go. Rebound comes down to Eastern View. Robinson, man open, Jackson for three, and he got it. Jace Jackson's second three-pointer of the night.
Jackson's playing well tonight, shooting the ball well, hustling.
Eastern View has depth.
They have a lot of depth, you're right, Donnie.
Bernard goes into traffic and is fouled and has the shot blocked, but the freshman gave it a shot.
Of course, it's easy, though, to use Jackson and Hunter and Webster out pressing the ball when you got Corey Long back in the lane protecting the rim.
Jimmy Waters coming in now, and going out is Corey Long. Canty outside running the point now. Down the lane goes Canty, can't get it to go off the front end. And foul underneath will send Seth Hunter to the line for the Chargers. Seventeenth foul on the Cyclones for the second half, so 1-1 from here on out. Nice rotation there by Hunter. Good motion. Now he'll throw a brick up there. Yeah, that's always, I jinx him.
I like to see Eastern View go into a motion offense and work the ball a little bit, try to get into a flow. Because they're going to need some improvement when they get to the tough competition in the tournament, and when they play better teams. They're going to need to look like a team out there, work the ball, and play a little different than they are now.
Almost a steal there by Hunter. Couldn't quite get the handle on it, but good anticipation and good hustle. Anderson off the glass and in. 58-33. Butler. Sasso threw it away. Anderson ahead, and a nice block there by Butler. Hunter overpass. Anderson bat the ball. Shot up and no good. Rebound, follow up by Candy, won't go. Tapped around. Hunter's got it, double team. That was, whew. That would kind of look like the Three Stooges going down there. Nobody knew what they were going to get then. They just kept trying to go.
That looked like Yale Meadow Park basketball.
Yes, it does. Street basketball, playground basketball. 20 seconds and counting now in the third period. Nice shot down low to Hunter, but he can't put the ball up without traveling. 11 seconds. Waters has it blocked by Hunter, but he is fouled. So with 7.2 seconds to go, Jimmy Waters will go to the line. And he'll have a pair as we get ready to close out the third quarter. First shot up and good. 59-33, Eastern View. Got them both, 60-33. And we're getting very close to that 30-point margin, whether just let the clock run.
I like Waters and his role on the team.
Half-court shot at the buzzer was not quite in there. Third quarter comes to an end with a score. Eastern View 60, and Chancellor 33. Back in 1 minute.
This broadcast is brought to you by the following community sponsors.
Battlefield Automotive, featuring Toyota, Chevrolet, and Ford. Battlefield Automotive, a keystone of service and a cornerstone of our community. Able Heating and Air, answering any and all questions you may have about your HVAC system. There's peace of mind knowing they are able to keep your home comfortable. Able Heating and Air, 718-7556.
CFC Farm and Home Center, the service, knowledge, and products you need for your farm, home, pets, livestock, and equine. Since 1932, CFC Farm and Home Center.
From shirts to banners and everything in between, imprint your message on the community with Cash Imprints, 317-1473. More than just a respected funeral home, Found & Sons supports youth at all levels so they can become tomorrow's leaders. Found & Sons, 825-3530.
Fourth quarter coming up here as the Cyclones have this one well in control. 60-33 over the Chancellor Chargers. Chancellor will inbound the ball. Anderson in front of us. Dabney brings it across. Anderson in the middle. Canty loses it, and they call foul. I don't know what they called. They did not. They called it's Eastern View ball.
I think it was a kickball, looked like.
Could have been. Rob Rich over there talking to his players. Robinson for Eastern View. Butler outside. Butler down the lane. Little floater will not go. Hutter kept it alive. Webster for three. Nope. Hutter. Almost a steal there by Amari Robinson. Ball still belongs to Eastern View, or rather to Chancellor. In the middle, Anderson tries to slip it into Hunter, can't. The other way, Webster got it. Tyree Webster, 62-33, 1 point away from the mercy rule, where they just keep the clock going. And this may do it. Long, and the punctuation mark. 64-33, and now the clock may just keep running if the two coaches agree to it. Potter missed the shot. Nice recovery there by Butler. All the way Butler. He wanted to stuff one too, but he couldn't quite get it. Bernard threw it away, but Chancellor comes up. Second shot will not go for Mickerson. Long, and he is fouled.
This is the opportune time right now to Eastern View to work on their game as far as passing the ball around the perimeter, set up some plays, and really work to improve for better competition down the road. I'd like to see them do that a little bit. They had starting five in there. That would have been a good time to work on that some.
And Hunter puts in two more, or rather Corey Long puts in two more. 68-63, 66-33. Ahead, Robinson, and he didn't have a trailer there that he thought he had. Bernard down the lane, the freshman puts it up off the glass, still good. Webster, to Long for another stop. 68-33.
Good pass by Webster that time, very nice.
And nice little floater there by Aaron Dabney. And we have a timeout on the floor. Substitutions coming in. And while we have this 30-second timeout, we will remind you about Able Heating and Air. There's peace of mind knowing they're able to keep your home comfortable. Able Heating and Air, 718-7556. And our live sponsor, Battlefield Automotive, featuring Toyota, Chevrolet, and Ford. Battlefield Automotive, a keystone of service, a cornerstone of our community. 547-3673. It is, Chancellor thought it was Easterview ball, and I think Easterview thought it was Chancellor ball.
I think we've seen the starting five probably will be on the bench the rest of the night. Corey Long so far probably will wind up with 34 points. That's what I have him for, Donnie.
And that's Bryce Gliddy for 2, getting his first points of the night. And a nice three-pointer right there by the big man.
I think he's 2 for 2
Josh
tonight.
Batty, 70-38. Chancellor. And foul's going to be called on Waters. 4:30 and counting, and we're not stopping for anything now. Clock is running. Mercy rule. First shot is up and in by Aaron Dabney. He'll get a second. Coming down on 4 minutes, 70-39. And Dabney got them both. More substitutes coming in. Jackson leads it ahead to Sasso at the baseline. Jackson, no. Rebound underneath. Comes down to Chancellor. And we got a whistle. And this gentleman, number 0, we don't have on our list. We do not have his name, so the mystery man will go to the line.
You know, the referees really want to let him play, but there's some instances where they have to call a foul, and that's why they're calling a foul.
Oh, they do. 3 minutes, counting. Shot no good. Jackson leads it ahead. Sasso can't come down with it. Little alley-oop there. And a jump ball. Arrow pointing in the direction of Easterview. Under 3 minutes now. 70-40, 30-point lead for the Cyclones. Waters. Sasso outside for 3. Nope. Rebound. Chancellor. And the big man, Maddie. Can he get 3 for 3 from distance?
Good shooting percentage. His player efficiency tonight is perfect. Can he go 3 for 3? Almost.
He was close. That kid can shoot. He looks like a wrestler. He does not look like, he almost looks like a sumo wrestler.
Yeah, you get him and Waters down there low, they can really go at it.
They could. Jackson outside. Gliddy, fadeaway jumper, will not go. Jackson takes the little floater, won't go. 2 minutes and counting.
No fouls. Keep your hands off of him.
3-point shot from way outside is short. Bryce Gliddy comes down with the ball, leads it ahead. Waters off the glass and a foul. I like this kid. This kid, he hustles.
Yes, he does.
Jimmy Waters at the line trying to complete a 3-point play with 1:25 and counting. Got it. 73-40, 33-point lead for the Cyclones as we approach the 1 minute mark. And the big man, that's 2 for 4 now. Saved in. Well, he didn't save it in. He touched the line.
He's got that left-handed like David Hensley used to have. Remember David Hensley?
Absolutely. Good ball player.
That was back in your day, Donnie.
Well, he was, David Hensley was back in
he was
early 70s.
Yes.
Yeah. I went to school with his brother Willie and his brother Billy. And there is a steal. And Sasso, he missed the ball. Sasso was not going to contest it. 30 seconds. Jackson for 3 on the fadeaway from 3-point range.
Jackson's had a good game tonight.
He has. 18 seconds.
Jackson's got 15 tonight. He's had a good game.
Scramble for the ball. And a steal there by Waters. Jackson with 5 seconds, puts it up, can't get it to go. Ball game. 76-40. The Eastern View Cyclones just demolished the Chancellor Chargers. And we'll be back with our post-game show in just a moment. You're watching Eastern View Cyclone basketball on the Culpeper Media Network.
This broadcast is brought to you by the following community sponsors.
Battlefield Automotive, featuring Toyota, Chevrolet, and Ford. Battlefield Automotive, a keystone of service and a cornerstone of our community. Able Heating and Air, answering any and all questions you may have about your HVAC system. There's peace of mind knowing they are able to keep your home comfortable. Able Heating and Air, 718-7556.
CFC Farm and Home Center, the service, knowledge, and products you need for your farm, home, pets, livestock, and equine. Since 1932, CFC Farm and Home Center.
From shirts to banners and everything in between, imprint your message on the community with Cash Imprints, 317-1473. More than just a respected funeral home, Found & Sons supports youth at all levels so they can become tomorrow's leaders. Found & Sons, 825-3530.
76-40, the Eastern View Cyclones just tear up the Chancellor Chargers tonight. It wasn't much of a ball game from the outset. 20-2. Chancellor was behind at the end of the first quarter. Eastern View just kind of took it over.
They took it over. They had size on this team. They had athletic ability on this team. They had skills on this team. And Corey Long wound up with 34 points. The first half, his player efficiency was off the chart. I mean, he may have missed one shot, but he was finishing at the basket, and he was really concentrating. And he basically was concentrating the whole game when he had stickbacks and shots underneath the basket. So he played really well tonight. And with him and Webster and Hunter and Jackson and Ricky Butler, they were hard to stop.
Hey, man, with Ricky Butler and Corey Long down there, those two guys, both of them 6'5" to 6'6", and they don't call Corey Tank for nothing. He's got about 240 pounds there that he bangs around down low, and he is tough. Like I said, Eastern View had it all the way. Eastern View also won the JV game tonight by a score of 50-36, and the Chargers, they won their first game the other night. They're 1-10 now after this loss tonight. Eastern View is 11-1 and are rolling.
They are rolling, Donnie, and like I was saying earlier, I'd love to see them work on their game because they're going to run into some tough competition coming down the stretch, especially in the tournament. Whenever they get the opportunity to work on their game during a game like this, I'm sure Coach Thornhill is thinking about it. I'm sure he'll have them, working on passing, working on some motion offense, get the flow going to when they face stiffer competition.
Sometimes, though, you just got to have a little fun, and they had a little fun tonight. Anytime you win by 36 points, you have some fun. That about wraps it up for us for tonight. Our next game will be on Thursday night right here at Eastern View, and we will have the girls and the boys. It will be a double header. And, we hope you'll come out and see it. But if you can't, we'll be broadcasting and telecasting live right here from Eastern View High School. That should be a good one. The girls' game was a good one the other night over at Culpeper. This is the game that was wrestled out at the beginning of the season, and they had to reschedule it. So come on out, because Friday night they're calling for snow again, and, you want to get these ball games and see as much basketball as you can. Only got about 3 more weeks of the season. I know it sounds like a short season, but this has been a terrible year. Patrick Thornhill tonight out with COVID. We've had COVID delays. We have had weather delays. It's just been a screwball season as it was last year. So let's get that Eastern View Culpeper second game on, and we'll have some fun.
We will. And according to John Krawchuk with Culpeper Media, we're going to do several more girls' games. So looking forward to that, and looking forward to more good basketball.
Oh, we'll have a lot of good basketball before this is over. All right, that's about it. The Eastern View Cyclones win. We'll see you Thursday night. Final score again here tonight, 76-40. Eastern View takes it easy from the Chancellor Chargers. Until Thursday night, Gary Deal, Donnie Johnston bidding you a very pleasant good evening and reminding you that you've been watching Eastern View Cyclone basketball on the Culpeper Media Network.